Hey, welcome to our Conscious Kitchen. I'm Kathy, and this is our friend and chef, Carolyn, who's part of the Conscious family. And what we're talking about today is how to use your Conscious Keto shakes, whether it's the creamy chocolate, or in this case, we're going to talk about the strawberry cheesecake flavor, how to incorporate that in your life in ways outside of just the shake that you're grabbing on the go. And I think this recipe that Carolyn developed for us is really interesting because there's a story behind this, right? Like this isn't just any cheesecake. You had to develop this out of necessity, really.
Right. I think, we're all going to parties and events, or, maybe it's a celebration for you. Maybe it's your birthday and you're like, oh man, I wish I could have that birthday cake I have every other year. But now I'm on this keto diet and I'm going to have to skip it. But, with recipes like this, you don't have to.
Exactly. And you had a special party that you were going to too?
Yes.
Whose birthday did you celebrate this one with?
So this was for my cousin's birthday.
Oh, how nice.
And, I knew there were going to be all these delicious treats and, cupcakes, brownies, like whatnot. My family goes all out. And I felt like I didn't want to be there missing out on everything. I wanted to join the party and, be able to enjoy the food like everybody else there.
So you just made this recipe. And the truth is, when we go to a lot of parties and social events, we usually bring something, right? Whether you're bringing a platter of some kind of food, or you're bringing a dessert, or you're bringing a drink. So why not just bring something like this, like a strawberry cheesecake, where no one has to know it's keto if you don't want them to. Maybe it's a little surprise after they have that first bite. But then that way you can actually have the slice of cake and people are like, wait a minute, she's on this diet, she's looking great, she's feeling great, but why does she have a cheesecake in her hand? Well, I got this recipe from my friend Carolyn and she made it super easy for me. And that's the thing with this cheesecake. In this case, it's a strawberry cheesecake, right? So we use that strawberry cheesecake keto shake. Remember, we also have the creamy chocolate available, and we have different recipes, which each different one. If you are making your keto shake purchase for the first time, you can use the code WELCOME10. All you have to do is click on the video or click on the link below, and then you're going to receive 10% off your order. No worries about shipping and handling either, free shipping and handling, and then you can feel free to stock up on a couple choices. If it's your first time and you don't know, well, do I like the strawberry better? Do I like the chocolate better? Just get them both. Take advantage of that 10% off, take advantage of the free shipping, and then you get to try them both and try all these different recipes, because the fact is, our taste buds change, and sometimes you want chocolate and sometimes you want fruit. In the case of this strawberry cheesecake though, how easy is this to make?
It's actually pretty easy.
Okay.
You just basically, it's the cream cheese.
Okay.
And the strawberry shake, of course, some sour cream, a little bit of egg. You just mix them all together in like your stand mixer or your hand mixer. And you just put it in a pan, a cheesecake pan, like a springform pan.
Okay.
And it bakes for like 35 minutes, 40 minutes.
And then that's it?
That's it.
All right. That sounds like what a real cheesecake has, right? But the difference is that you mentioned this keto shake, and because when you're on keto, there's certain things you're not supposed to have, right? Like sugars.
Yes. And so you're going to replace that with it.
Exactly, because you still want that sweetness, but you can't go off the keto by doing something with sugar. So in the case of these keto shakes, they've been specifically formulated to have not only the premium of premium top ingredients, and all the nutritional information is on the website, but most importantly, in the case of this cheesecake, they don't have any sugar. So you can do something like a strawberry cheesecake, which I will be digging into later, or do some of your other favorite desserts. And Carolyn has a whole ton of desserts that she shared with us, even some that are just 3 ingredients. In this case, this is like that celebration dessert. Like, I want to show off.
Yeah, exactly. This is the like showstopper of desserts,
And you topped it with some stuff too. It's not just the cheesecake. So what do you recommend topping the cheesecake with so I can still stay in keto?
Okay, so I just did some whipped cream, and that's keto-friendly whipped cream. So it's just heavy whipping cream. You just whip it up until it thickens. You spread a little on top, and then some sliced strawberries. And I have some almonds, some slivered almonds. You just buy them like this in a bag and just press them to the sides.
I've heard nuts are actually really good when you're on the keto diet, right? It's a good way to get fats in.
Great source of healthy fats.
And there you go. So you have all of that without the sugar, which is the best part. That's the most important part. I know you take a look at this and you're like, oh, but I can't touch that. You can, and again, it's just because on this keto diet, you may think, there's certain things that you're not allowed to have. Maybe you feel like, I can't have ice cream and that's my biggest weakness, or I can't have the chocolate donut and that is my Friday, every day after work kind of snack. Well, Carolyn her mission is to make our keto experience as easy and successful as possible. So she comes up with these kinds of recipes. In this case, that show-stopping recipe, as you said, and it's done with the strawberry flavor. So with the strawberry cheesecake, you can pick that one up, the strawberry cheesecake keto shake, make your strawberry cheesecake, the actual one, or you could do the creamy chocolate as well. And remember, welcome10 is your promo code. All you have to do is click on the video or click on the link below. And then you said this only takes about 40 minutes to bake.
Right.
And then do you have to let it chill, or is there any steps after that?
You should kind of let it cool. So this is like a make ahead recipe.
Okay.
So maybe make it the day before you need it. So if you're taking it to a party on the weekend, maybe do it Friday night.
Okay.
Just set it in your fridge, because it's really, cheesecakes are all really best eaten the next day.
Well, especially if it has cheese in it, right? It just makes sense. We keep cheese in the fridge. Right. Maybe I should keep it in the fridge.
You don't want to eat a warm cheesecake.
No, that doesn't sound good. So then after it chills, that's when I could do the toppings.
Yeah, you can top it however you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
And remind me again the ingredients that you use in this. So we use the strawberry cheesecake keto shake, right?
Right.
And that's specifically for this formula.
Yeah.
And
it gives it that wonderful flavor, because without that, you really can't get that strawberry flavor in the cheesecake itself. You
that's
get the strawberries
true.
on top, but then you're not going to get it in the cake, which is really awesome.
You want to take a bite and know this is strawberry, whether you were blindfolded. And most importantly, you want to know you're eating cheesecake that's sugar-free. Even if you were blindfolded, you're like, you can tell that it's cheesecake. It feels authentic, and that's exactly what Carolyn has done. So you did the cream cheese, See, I'm already getting mixed up because I'm like, this is cheesecake, right? There's cream cheese in it, but it is with the strawberry cheesecake shake. And then what else is in it?
And some sour cream.
Sour cream.
And some egg. You can add a little vanilla if you like that.
Okay.
Or some lemon juice to just brighten it up. But that's optional. I mean, it's really simple with just those basic ingredients.
Actually, I kind of like the idea of a lemon strawberry that feels very summery. I guess it depends on what kind of event you're going to, right? And whether maybe you want to think about some of those seasonal things as well. So in this case, and again, we're gonna dive into this a little later. We need to take some pictures. But we have the strawberry cheesecake keto shake. That's what Carolyn has included in this recipe. And then we also have the creamy chocolate. Both are available on .com. And then with that Welcome 10 code, you'll be able to take advantage of 10% off your total order. So that means if you're picking up 2 of the strawberry cheesecakes, you get 10% off of that. If you're picking up 2 of the creamy chocolate or mixing and matching, however you'd like to do it, 10% off plus the free shipping and handling, which, I mean, we know, we love that. We love a good free shipping and handling story. So feel free to click on the video, click on the link below to take advantage of that. And Carolyn is also gonna be sharing a lot more recipes with us. So follow Conscious and you'll be able to just keep track of everything that you're developing. Because this is what you do. I mean, you work on these day and night. And how much time do you think you spend on developing recipes?
Well, I don't know. It's enjoyable to me, so it's not like work for me. But I really put a lot of time and effort into developing the best tasting keto-friendly food.
Well, and that's the thing. You're keto yourself.
I am, yeah.
And you've been doing
over
it
a year now.
Over a year.
Yeah.
You have a family.
I do, yep.
And so, most importantly, how old is your little girl?
She's 8.
Okay, she's 8. If you can imagine, an 8-year-old little girl is probably not going to want to have the sugar-free option.
Oh yeah, they're picky,
So you just let them taste. That's why Carolyn is making these recipes, so that somebody like her 8-year-old daughter, somebody like herself, like your husband, right, can all take advantage of this. And then in this case, you're going to a party, and those people can enjoy it too.
Right. Yep. And everyone's always impressed, and then they can't believe when I tell them that it's keto and you can eat stuff like this on the keto diet.
Do you tell them after they take their first bite, or do you let them know before?
Sometimes I let them know after, just because they're skeptical. Some people are just, some people will just be haters and be like, oh no, I don't want it sugar-free. But then it's not artificial. There's no artificial sweeteners, none of those nasty things that, that you don't want to put in your body. Just the good stuff.
And you know what might happen is not only will they like the desserts and request them from you for all the parties going forward, but maybe you'll recruit some people into the lifestyle with you, so then it doesn't become so difficult going forward. I love that. All right, so just as a reminder, we have the strawberry cheesecake, we have the creamy chocolate Conscious Keto shakes, both available with that promo code Welcome10 that you could take advantage of as well. And Carolyn, I wanted to ask you one more question before we head out. With your entry into the keto lifestyle, what was it that made you want to be part of that lifestyle to begin with?
So, I mean, I think, of course, everybody wants to lose a little bit of weight and just become like a healthier version of themselves.
Leaner,
like,
feel good.
Right. And you mentioned, I have a daughter and I want to be the healthiest I can be for her, so I can keep up with her and have a ton of energy, to do everything with her. And my husband and I, we both lost 30 pounds on this diet, so 60 combined. So
over how much time?
It's probably, we've been doing it for a year, but I would say the weight loss happened in maybe like 5 months.
Wow, and then now you've just been maintaining that.
Yeah, maintaining.
Now, was that what got you started into making these kinds of desserts? Like, were you doing that right away, or were you relying more on like the shake version of this?
I think like we were doing the shakes initially.
Yeah.
They're really quick and easy. And then I started experimenting because everyone knows when you start a diet, you're like gung ho, you're ready to do it. You're real strict. Then after about a month, you're like, okay, like I need a treat. I need ice cream or cheesecake or
a reward.
Like I need something, how long is this going to go on? So that's when I started playing with some ingredients.
Right.
Making keto desserts that taste good, and that's how you can stay on this diet long term.
Right, because it becomes part of your lifestyle, which is exactly what it is, not just for Carolyn, but for her family as well. And so she makes you, but you don't just bring us desserts, right? You bring us other kinds of recipes, breakfast foods, and
it's not all cakes and cookies and brownies. We gotta eat something real too.
Right.
We gotta have some
good mix,
savory foods. Yeah.
So count on Carolyn to help you get through this keto lifestyle, because she will bring you all the recipes that make it easy for you and enjoyable, most importantly. But then count on Conscious to bring you that taste so that you don't miss any of those sugars. You have the creamy chocolate, you have the strawberry cheesecake, which is what Carolyn used to make this strawberry cheesecake that you see right here. And you have a promo code of WELCOME10 that you can take advantage of, in addition to the free shipping and handling. So choose your flavor, choose multiples of your favorites if you'd like, and then get them home and try some new recipes.